Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Sister Wives, Season 19, Episode 7.
I need y'all to subscribe, like, share, comment. This episode was hilarious. Listen here. Comedian Kody is the best Kody. I ain't gonna hold you. You ready, Blair?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
So Meri has decided to move to Parowan.
Mm-hmm.
Kody is going to come help move the furniture out of her house in order to get it to her sister's house, which is also her brother-in-law, which is Kody's best friend's house.
Okay, a lot of this. Okay.
So Meri tells her sister that they finalized a separation.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird to be single after all of these years, though. Yeah. She tells him that going through the church was a pretty good process for her, but she is double divorced because she had the legal divorce and then the spiritual divorce through the church.
Yeah.
It was scary at the time because no one knew what the change would be following the divorce, and everything changed.
Okay.
But Meri's not keeping whatever would be considered sentimental. I mean, she's divorced. She doesn't feel like she needs to keep anything from her marriage.
Yeah.
Robyn says that her heart has gone out to Meri for how long she's been hanging on, and she wants Meri to find happiness too.
Yeah.
Kody has had different times talking about the defining moments in the relationship, but Meri's like, what led up to the catfish situation? Things weren't just all great, and then I ruined our marriage.
Yeah.
Kody believes that they were dysfunctional from the beginning, but Meri also believes that they had good times.
Yeah.
Meri hasn't talked to Christine or Janelle. To her, they're not sister wives anymore, and she still has a lot to wrap around her head when it comes to these relationships.
Yeah, that's true.
They acknowledge that Kody isn't the happy person that he used to be, and Kody acknowledges that he's angry.
He says, I'm angry. I have a question, Blair. Can I ask it?
Sure.
Is it fair to color Kody and Meri's relationship all one color, as in like, oh, it was a bad times, bad marriage?
No, I don't think
so. So why Kody do it? Like, I don't understand. I understand Meri is saying things such as, listen, it wasn't just a great marriage and then I had the catfish situation and things just went crazy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Even though, you take accountability for your part and that's all you can do, Meri. But we seen the pictures, we seen the flashbacks, we seen you laughing, we seen you smiling, we see you joking around, Kody. Why not give Meri at least that satisfaction of, I was happy in the beginning and I don't know what happened to us, but I'm not happy now, and that's just what we should stick to. Besides, I never should have married her. I never was happy. It's why not leave her with something? You get what I'm saying?
Well, to me, to make this fun for myself, I'm playing devil's advocate this whole episode.
Oh my goodness.
So I am going to, number one, I'm also going to come for Robyn because I feel like that would be fun.
Okay.
But also I feel like I want to play devil's advocate when it comes to Kody.
Help me.
So you're, talking about how can Kody paint it all one picture.
Yes.
Let's say that things were dysfunctional from the beginning.
Okay.
And because things were dysfunctional from the beginning, Meri wanted to have some type of peace and happiness, which led her to the catfish situation. Now, maybe if what Kody is saying is actually true, that we weren't necessarily happy throughout our relationship, things were always kind of terrible and off kiltered, then yes, maybe they should have called it off sooner. However, I don't think Meri was gonna leave any sooner than she did. It didn't seem like she wanted to leave anyway, and I know that she's like, well, Kody, if you would have just told me how you really felt or whatever the case may be, I don't know if that would have made a difference. I think that Meri wanted to be in that family, in that relationship, because she wanted to. And I also think that she also had fear of change and moving on. And Kody, he didn't want to be the one to make any decisions or abandon his wife. So they were going to be at the stalemate, whether they had a up and down relationship or terrible all the way through. So, hey, what are we really looking at? It's hard to see.
What are we looking at? Because if that was advocate, thank you. Because when you think about it, I'm like, okay, you chose to stay in an unhappy marriage for the longest. Kody wasn't even coming by.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So it's not like he just woke up like this. He's been like this for seasons. And who to say? It's easy to say it now because you actually took it upon yourself. You got the power and you went to the church that you're not really part of.
Yeah.
And got the divorce or got the separation, the spiritual separation rather. So you could easily say he should have just told me. But he kind of did.
In so many ways.
In many ways. And truth be told, some would say the ways that he was saying it prior to what he said last season was probably nicer by just not showing up, not answering phone calls, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going. I like Devil's Advocate, Blair. I ain't gonna hold you.
And then also, I got a little commentary for Rob. Every time Robyn has something to say this episode, I got something to say back.
Oh, okay.
Robyn said that her heart goes out to Meri for how long she's been hanging on, and she wants Meri to find happiness too. Do you? Or do you want the happiness that involves Meri being in your family? Because you still want her to come around Christmas and Thanksgiving time when Meri is divorced from Kody. What kind of friend would want their friend to be hanging around their ex?
Come on, you gonna touch it, Blair. I'm about to say, if you gonna touch it, Blair. You know what I mean?
What kind of friend? So Robyn, you know, sometimes I feel like her intentions are good, but I think overall she is self-serving and she tries to put in a little nicety because, you know, she does care. But at the end of the day, Robyn wants what she wants, and she wants Meri at the house so she could feel like she got a sister wife.
Listen, I think this is the time for y'all to like the video, right?
Oh, okay.
Blair on fire, man. I'm liking this.
Okay.
Listen here. Like the video, subscribe, comment, all the above. I want to know what y'all think. Do we have any more devil advocates in the viewership? Come on. Walk us through this, Blair.
So this one, Christine's looking at wedding venues with David and Moab. I don't care. I've seen the wedding. They married.
Okay. Yeah, they married.
Okay.
And they was kissing and all that stuff.
So Kody is helping to go get the furniture to Meri's sister's house. He's trying to like get everything into the car, and you know, at first he's greeting the brother and just kind of chatting with him, and Meri's over here slipping and sliding, trying to get his attention just to let him know you probably need to bring the truck back because there's a lot of ice over here.
Okay.
So Kody makes a joke that he's happy that there's at least one woman that's happy in his life, talking about
Robyn?
No, talking about Meri's sister, that she's happy that they're getting the furniture, but he basically saying like, yeah, him and Robyn are going through it.
Oh yeah.
So Kody says that Meri seems a lot lighter, like, you know, the pressure is off of her, and Meri thinks that he's projecting because the pressure is off of him and he doesn't know her to know how she feels.
Why don't y'all just don't talk to each other? Y'all say things to each other, or rather about each other, that serves no purpose, right? Like, even Kody saying, some people can view what Kody said as a compliment, especially if you're now happy. But you're like, you know what? No, you're projecting. I'm like, you're just trying to find a reason to be at odds with me. Don't be at odds with me. I'm just trying to move this furniture, and you will never, ever see me again. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I felt like they were just trying to be as pleasant as possible and get this thing done.
Yeah, let's get it done.
So Kody, they're all sitting around talking, and Kody says that it's sad. It's the end of an era, and it's just sad when a marriage doesn't work out. Well, Meri thinks that going through the church shocked him because he did say, like, why are you moving so quickly? But Kody says he gets it, but he was surprised. Meri's sister says, you know, with the other women, they left, but you told Meri that you didn't want to be married to her anymore.
Wow.
Kody says that he is guilty of marrying people that he was not in love with. Janelle doesn't believe it. Kody doesn't know what to believe regarding the eternal marriage thing. It offends him to think he would have to spend eternity with those 3 women.
Like I said, comedian Kody is, listen here, this is now the point of the season where we about to get Kody at his best. You know, it starts off slow, but once Kody get in his bag and his comedy bag and his I'm angry, I have a rest in B face, you know, it offends me to think that I will have to spend time with those women. Did you even hear how he tried to spin it and stuff like that with like Christine? He even tried to make it seem like he was doing her a favor. Like basically like I wouldn't want to spend my life with someone knowing that I'm not their soulmate and their soulmate is out there. Yeah. You could have just treated them nice. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But the only problem that I have with Christine, now this is me coming back down, that Christine was never polygamous. Her family was. Yeah. She may have came from polygamy royalty or things of that nature, but she was every time she speaks, she don't even speak about her marriage solely. She speaks on the whole structure of polygamy altogether. Exactly. You get what I'm saying?
And Kody shares that when Sonny and Cher got divorced, he was around 5 or 6, and he was shattered. He said this isn't supposed to be his story, this whole divorce situation.
It's not supposed to be?
Okay.
Help me.
So, Cody's talking about that he should have never married women that he never loved. Okay. And I would say, I agree with you, Kody. Oh. And I would say that Kody, I think with the age that they were and the way that they were involved in church at that time, I think it is a possibility that he figured, okay, in order for me to do the right thing and do what I'm supposed to do in life and to live out my purpose as a husband, I need to get married. I need to get as many wives as possible, and I need to get as many babies as possible. They are in this structure of like the Mormon polygamous church or LDS, whatever they want to call it. And this is what it means to be successful in life. And as you go on in life and you come to different realities, you meet your Robyns and your soulmates in life, those things and ideas get shattered. So I'm thinking, you know what? I know the women can't believe that Kody never loved them, but I'll say, you know what? Men lay down and have babies with plenty of women that they don't love. So what if Kody is one of those men who did his duty, as he likes to say, if we listen to him, and he really did what he did out of duty to the church, out of what he thought he was supposed to be, and the obligation of, well, I'm in it, so I might as well keep it going.
Yeah.
Who's to say that's not real?
I have a question then.
Okay.
The three women he's talking about is Meri, Janelle, Christine, right?
Yeah.
He said he did not love Meri, his first wife. He did not love Janelle, his next wife. He did not love Christine, right? Who to say he loved Robyn? Because my thing is, if I was Robyn, I'd be like, well, how do you know you love me? Because you just basically exposed your hand as saying you did not love them.
Yeah.
So how do you know what love is? You get what I'm saying? Like Kody has a habit of, I think, revisionist history, right? Things are always good until it's not. And guess what? Humans have that same tendency too. Listen, if something was to happen to me, I'm going to color the whole relationship. This was the worst decision I ever made in my life. You know what I'm saying? Even though I may have beautiful kids, I may have a beautiful house, I may have money. Kody just have this. If y'all, now I'm really jumping ahead. Hopefully y'all stayed around and saw the preview, right? Kody and Janelle is going to have a sit down next week. This is promo for them. Hopefully they pay us, right? They going to have a sit down next week. And Kody said in the preview that Janelle have a card. She have a victim card and she like to play it. I said, Kody, I think you like to play the victim card. Because he tried to make it seem like, woe is him. I was the one that, he said, it's your fault if you make me fall in love. It's your fault if you make me fall out of love. I'm like, Kody, you're not a victim.
Yeah.
You're not a victim. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Okay. And I also wanted to mention that Kody, he talks about how, we got in this boat and we rode the wave and we crashed and this is where we landed. And it's just sad. And I'm just like, Kody, that's where actions matter. Yeah. Actions and decisions about how you navigate your life. If we're going to use the boat analogy, navigate away from the coast.
Well, hold on now, Blair.
And the iceberg. Let's navigate away.
Now, hold on, Blair. You can't say navigate because navigate means that he's driving the boat.
Exactly.
He said we rode the boat. Who driving the boat?
Exactly. Who's the sailor?
So my whole point is, hey, how about besides riding, being a backseat passenger, drive the boat. Yeah. Navigate your life. Navigate your marriage so you don't have to be like, I married 3 people that I didn't love. Woe is me. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's my whole point of Kody as well. You're over here talking about you married these women you don't love. Okay, you found yourself in a situation. You got all these kids and this family that you created. When do you take the reins and the responsibility?
Come on now.
Never.
It don't look that way.
Never.
It don't look that way.
So Christine and Janelle, of course, what's her name? Christine is looking at all these wedding venues with David. And Christine and Janelle are reminiscing on basically how they didn't get the wedding day that they deserved. Yeah. Kody told that to Robyn, and he told Robyn that he learned his lesson and he would not do that again. So Robyn says that she, for the sake of Kody, she decided to have a wedding, but she wanted to do it to celebrate the family, and it wasn't just about her and Kody.
Go ahead, Blair. I know you want to go first on this.
Yeah, so my thoughts about this. Number one, Kody, this comes to you making actions and decisions and course correcting. Yeah. You don't get to course correct with Robyn and not go back to fix the faults that you had with Christine and Janelle. If Christine was at a wedding with y'all's kids and she said, if we ever get married again, I would love something like this. This isn't like, okay, well, when I get my next wife, I'm going to do it right. Come on. What about rectifying this situation with your wife that you already have? That's out of the picture. I guess, he was past that on their boat ride. He couldn't turn back.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't driving the boat.
He wasn't driving.
He was riding.
Exactly. Now, Robyn,
Come on now.
You wanted that wedding.
You wanted that wedding.
You wanted that wedding for yourself and for Kody. You came from a monogamous relationship to this relationship, and I think that it probably would have been a bit uncomfortable for Robyn to not have a ceremony to celebrate her marriage
because she's used to that.
And I understand. I think Robyn said she comes from a polygamous family, so she has a certain level of understanding. I think Robyn wanted that wedding.
So even though her family was polygamous, she was monogamous.
Yes.
Okay.
And then she got into polygamy when she got with Kody.
Okay. Well, really, she got into a monogamous relationship when she got with Kody.
Pretty much. Yeah.
But you're right. She wanted that wedding, but you're right.
She wanted that wedding. And I can understand her saying, like, well, Kody wanted to do it, so, I wanted to make it about the family and everything like that. You were the only one wearing white.
Literally.
And if you're like, if I want to make this ceremony for the family and all the wives, why are they in brown? Okay.
Off white.
And I saw that one picture where
Tan.
Robyn had her brown on, but on the wedding day when she was cutting the cake and all that type of stuff, they were the center of attention.
You listen here.
And
man.
if you really didn't want to be the center of attention, you could have found a way to not be.
Listen here.
But she wanted what she wanted.
You can't trick my wife. The same way as you wanted that wedding is the same way you wanted him to adopt your kids. You get what I'm saying? Robyn just get what she wants. Let's keep going.
So Kody got the furniture in the truck.
Yeah.
He feels that a burden has been lifted between himself and Meri. And he just wonders why the relationship is easier now than it was a few months ago.
Okay, Kody. Fine.
And the reason is because Meri no longer has any expectations for you.
Exactly.
You are no longer a husband. She doesn't expect you to be a husband or come around to being a husband. It's over. It's dead. It's in the ground. And there's no longer conversation about y'all's relationship. And that probably makes you feel good too, because you were probably tired of talking in circles and all that stuff.
I understand.
Talking about barndominions and BS.
Listen,
anyway,
I understand.
So Robyn apparently wanted an elopement, but Kody wanted the big celebration.
I don't believe that.
Christine says that Robyn did want to make it a celebration for the family, and Robyn says that she didn't want to be insensitive about it. The women, the sisters, they all felt like she did a good job with that, but they all moved on. Now Robyn feels like she's the idiot that got left behind.
Wait a minute. Now you still married to me. You can't call yourself the idiot that got left behind.
And there's another thing. We got into talking about Meri and the divorce, and there was a scene where we cut to Meri signing the divorce papers and Robyn giving us her Robyn worry face. And I'm just like, Robyn, if you really didn't want to come in and wreck shop and break up this marriage that was already legal, I think if you would have said no, Kody probably would have said okay.
Yeah.
So that's why I hear Robyn, and I hear that she has empathy and love for everyone involved, which I truly do believe. But at the end of the day, Robyn will get what Robyn wants.
And at the end of the day, how do the new wife get the legal marriage?
Yeah.
I would think that, okay, Meri, you had your good years. It's time for Janelle to have some years. And then we get to Christine. And then like the last one, you probably will never get a legal marriage. You get what I'm saying?
And the thing is, it was so he can adopt the kids. There isn't no legal guardianship or other type of thing that y'all could have done in order for him to have some type of parental rights over them children. Nothing. I don't believe that.
Come on now.
I don't believe that. They wanted that marriage. They both did. And can't fool me.
You can't fool Blair. At least not this episode. Okay. Anything else you want to add, Blair? You did a good job this episode.
No other thoughts. That's about it for me.
Listen here. I need you to subscribe, like, share, comment. We will be doing Sister Wives next week, but also look out for our Love is Blind. Look out for our Love and Marriage Huntsville is coming back this weekend. We will be on that. Look out for our Married at First Sight that's coming out Wednesday. Listen, we are working for y'all. The least y'all can do.
The content is coming.
Literally, the least. The least and the most. It's the least and the most at the same time. That you can subscribe, like, share, comment. We see y'all.
Bye.